Dude, sprinting is OP for a reason. And I'm gonna show you exactly how I set up my sprinting to where it requires virtually no time for a ridiculous amount of results. Hormonally, fat loss, muscle building. It's absolutely a cheat code. Let's get into it. These are hill sprints, boys. A little bit of a different environment. Thought I'd give you guys something nice. I don't even know why I have these on. Not like I can do much with them anyways. The way I like to set them up is I do 5 quality sprints typically, 3 to 5, right? So I'll show you guys a couple, but I also, in addition to going uphill, obviously as fast as I can, is I'll do light jogs down. Get my mechanics down right a little bit to where it's like, okay, I notice I need to shift over a little bit better in columns. That's personally how I sprint, as I almost like to load up each column and then you should transfer energy all the way over. That's why I like sprinting. It's a skill. You can build it up. Skill-based work is not something to sleep on, right? I do sprints probably about a couple times a week. Let's get into it. God, I feel slow today. And then what I like to do, boys, is jog down. Don't go stupid. You almost want it to be kind of like a walk in terms of how easy it is. It's good for your joints, really good for your joints. That's the first one. And then we'll get into the second one. And then we'll do 3. But while you're doing that, I like to do is I'll just kind of work on it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel kind of stiff today. Sat down for a long time today. Just a ton of work. But it undoes a lot of that shit. You know what I mean? That's where it's like, yeah, I enjoy lifting, but I do throw in a lot of explosive work, especially as of lately. And it's just because the weather's decent. It's a little bit chilly. I think it's like 45 right now, 40, something like that. Some random lady is just staring at me. Hey, good to see you. Unless you're here to do hill sprints, get the fuck out. Anyways, you're gonna interrupt me while I'm doing this shit. But sprinting, especially, people hear about, like, you know, the spike in growth hormone, but just in general, for your hormone profile, dude, sprinting is second to none. It is the king. Especially when I see people that have an extensive weightlifting program, you need to be hitting sprints. And believe me, I come from the Midwest. This isn't where I grow up, right? This is what happens when you work hard, get to kind of upgrade your life a little bit. There's also a huge benefit, obviously, because there's hills, but back when I was in the Midwest, right, it'd be cold, and I'd figure out ways around it, you know? Some days it's not snowing, so I can go on and hit sprints, sprint in the backyard, high jumps. You get what I mean? But get your body to move explosively and out into a sprint or jumping, because it requires you to learn the skill that is the explosion itself. A little bit better. And this is what I mean by the jog. You can find a rhythm, forces you to kind of catch yourself. Best of both worlds. Fat loss and strength in joints. Oh, I love it. Dude, you feel so good after you hit a wicked sprint. Plus, I'll show you guys one more time. It really is beautiful, dude. Like, oh, that was stupid. You guys weren't here for this portion, but the tripod kept tipping because it was so steep. It's just really uneven grounding, but yeah, it's how much I care. You guys see me? I'm growing. I'm willing to take the tripod out of my bat cave. You know what I'm saying? Forget it. Even though that lady was staring at me, well, you want to be a part of the show? Come on down. Let's see what you got. Who knows? Maybe she's like, oh, who is that young stallion hitting hill sprints? Uncle Rami, it's very nice to meet you, madam. What is it? Oh, you want to be a part of my video? If you don't love me at my lowest, you sure as hell aren't going to love me or even be allowed or given the opportunity to love me when I'm going up a hill. You know what I'm saying? Figuratively and literally. All right. We'll do one more sprint. Oh, shit. Nice little jog on the way down. I like doing this in the cold, to be honest. One thing I will say, you guys are gonna get addicted, 100%. Because all you wanna do from there is like, okay, I can tell on that one, I wasn't as fan as much as I was on the last one. And so taking that a step further, it's like, okay, what did I do differently? Okay, I need to go up and out. You know, like especially with hill sprints, you need to go up and out, up and out. And it's just because you need to get your knees up to then drive, you know. And honestly, with resting, you guys see it. Usually I'm playing around with my mechanics just because I'm thinking about it. But when you think of it as a skill, you understand your rest time. It figures itself out. Like it's not meant to, oh, I want to burn myself out. If you're gonna do endurance work, then you go for a jog, check your pacing. I'm not doing that. Full transparency. The only thing close remotely I do to a jog is jump rope, but it's also skill-based. So I enjoyed that a lot more, and then walking as well. But let's wrap it up. Wait till your heart rate kind of gets down. Think of it like you're racing somebody. You know, if someone like, hey, let's run it back. You're like, hey bro, give me a couple seconds, let me breathe. Think of it that way. It fixes a lot of it for you. And honestly, 3 good sprints, you're good. Once a week. Honestly, that's really all you need. I usually run them twice a week. However, there was people there and they would just stare at me when I did my hill sprints, and it was just extremely uncomfortable. I was like, fuck that, I'm not doing that. So I'll just do jumps, kind of hang out over here, but regardless, let's get into the last one. All right, I gotta do this one for God. Okay, no pressure. That was a bad start. Refuse to compromise on quality there. Once you get in the rhythm in the beginning, just run. And there you have it, boys. Listen, the old school bodybuilders back in the day, you know, when you used to look at them, you'd be like, man, there's something about them. That's vitality. Sprinting is a vitality maxing must, because that's what we are here. We're vitality maxers. We understand the quality of our lives is contingent on the type of energy we get to bring into our real lives. And I'm telling you this right now, just sprinting once a week, 3 to 5 of them, to really focus. Like, you want to make sure you're thinking of the skill of it. It'll change everything. I know it sounds nuts, but until you do it, you don't understand the type of energy that comes. Like, it's about unlocking all of the hard work you've been doing inside the gym. That's the game. Anyways, I appreciate watching this video, and I hope this is well worth your time. If there's anything you guys want more specifically, I can start doing videos like this. If you're interested, kind of go deeper into the details, questions I can't think of until you guys tell me. So listen, drop it down in the comments. If people like those comments, give those a thumbs up, and then I know make a video on it. As always, y'all, I love you very much. From Uncle Rami to the Natural Crusaders, from the Kingdom of Crusadia, coming to you soon. I love you guys. Uncle Rami out. Peace.